All right, so Townsites is it's a platform. It's not just a website. 30 different pieces of technology we have built in, and it's going to allow you to be the hyper local agent in your community. And it's pinpointed specifically for an agent to specialize in, like, for example, Lake Mary. So you're in, was it Florence that was in Lake Mary, or Abby? One of you two said you live in Lake Mary.
Abby.
So
Abby is in Lake Mary.
okay,
We
so
both
Abby,
are, but same thing.
Yeah.
so one of you would have to take, what's one of the other neighborhoods that are next to Lake Mary? There's in there like
Longwood?
15 different. Yeah, like name one of the other top areas. And so one would get Lake
You
Mary.
want like a neighborhood or a city?
Like a neighborhood, like isn't there
Like
like
Heathrow or Dr. Phillips or Winter
Dr.
Park?
Phillips? So somebody would have Dr. Phillips, and they would be the go-to agent for Dr. Phillips. So that's just kind of like an example of how hyper local we're going with this product.
Okay.
So let me go ahead. I'm going to pull up Ann Arbor, Michigan. And you got to pardon me, I have so many tabs open because I'm going to be going from tab to tab. All right, so here's Ann Arbor, Michigan, and every city we name. So basically what we're doing is we're building a whole community platform around the agent for each city. And so for Ann Arbor, Michigan, Nicole chose all things Ann Arbor. And what it is, you can see it's a very attractive site that showcases her as the community leader in that city. So when you scroll down the page, there's a bunch of places to get to have them to capture your information as a consumer going to this page. So sign up for your newsletter. You scroll down a little further. This is the last community video that she just did, Black Pearl Seafood and Martini Bar. It's like a 2-minute video, high-level video that we produced for them. You keep scrolling down. Here's a little paragraph on Nicole, and then below that are homes for sale. So these are some of her listings first, and then other homes for sale after that. Keep scrolling down, home valuation tools. So anybody that's on this page can type in their address and have a home valuation sent directly to them. The town site owner gets notified immediately that, Sally Smith just requested a home valuation. Let me scroll back up to the top on this side. So what we have here here's articles that we wrote. We're the ghostwriter. We wrote these articles for Nicole. A Superhero Rising, an incredible journey of Grayson Haas fighting Wilms tumor. So this is a really heartfelt story that we wrote for them about Grayson's journey, how to prepare for daylight savings time. Keep scrolling down. What's happening now? So here's the latest video that was put on here. Article. We source content on Facebook and put it here. So Ann Arbor's ranked the #1 place to live in America. If I click on this, it'll take you right to the Facebook community page that we've created that's tied in with the website, with the town site. Let's go back. If you keep scrolling down, here's local events. Here's all the local events happening in Ann Arbor. They're all built into this page. Also discounts, deals and discounts nearby. So the things that are happening in the community that people can get discounts are built right in as well. So let me scroll back up to the top and let's go to the business directory section. So all the restaurants, click on here, every restaurant in Ann Arbor. And eventually you can do interviews and add those interviews in here as well. But you can see it gives you a map and shows you exactly where they are, all that, okay? So let's go, like here's businesses on top of restaurants. There's just all local businesses and what they sell. So talk about supporting local. You have all your local businesses built right into this site. Like deals, so you click on here, any deals that are happening, and then once again, events. So any events that are happening in town, you can just go sign up for those things.
Lee, could
And
you
we
go
do
back
all
to
that
that
for you.
home page, if you don't mind?
Yeah, this is all, you can find all this on the homepage when you go to the business directory, restaurants, businesses, deals, and events. So all those things are just built in. So all those things come standard with your town site. You don't have to do any of this. It's all done. We use technology that goes and scrapes all this information from different companies and websites and pulls them right into your town site.
May I jump in real quick just to share a couple things that excited me, Lee?
Sure.
So as a real estate agent, what I noticed is most agents don't know how to make their website work for them. Most agents aren't going to spend the time to do a lot of video, short and long, and publish and promote that stuff. Most agents that I'm aware of aren't going to write articles about their community and have that traffic driven to their website. They don't know how to make a website drive traffic or make them the focal person in town. One of the highlighted things for me, everybody, when you capture a town, this is exclusive. Lee will not allow any other realtor to have Ann Arbor, Michigan, or Winter Park, Florida. If you grab the town and they're doing this for you, no other realtor can get it. So the idea is, if I'm a consumer in the area and I do a Google search, things to do in Ann Arbor, Michigan, they are driving that traffic to Nicole's site. And you notice they write all the articles. They do all of the content. They help you with the video. You aren't writing this. They have ghostwriters that put your name on the articles. So as people do searches in town, you keep popping up. You keep showing up when they're looking for events in the town. You show up when they're looking for the favorite restaurant, things to do, what's coming up in the month of March. And they're driving that traffic back to your town site. They eventually capture the data and drip on that client for you as well. So those things are what lit my pilot light, that I now have a live, working, breathing website that I don't even have to do the work for. Lee Moratis and his team puts all this together for the agent. That blew my mind, because I don't met all the agents I spoke to. When I asked them if they have all these things, the answer is no. And then how much would you pay for all of that? Or how much would you consider paying for that? It just isn't happening. So to me, we're looking at something that isn't in the market. This is a market disruptor. I jokingly but seriously say, you're seeing a bunch of dudes sit around a kitchen table talking about, I want to open a store and I want to sell tools, and I want the store to be like, the size of a football field, and I think I'm going to call it Home Depot. Is anybody interested? You're seeing this before Lee's gone public with this. I'm sharing this with the intimate people that I know, that I met, and I believe we can build a business with. And you're seeing this before he launches publicly. So the people that grab their town or city, nobody else can get it. That's what blew my mind. Lee, thanks for letting me jump in.
Yeah, so just on to add to what Paul just said, is we did get an order for 2,000 town sites, all of New Jersey, all of Pennsylvania, and all of North Carolina, which, we're deciding, we're making a decision on like how, if we're going to take all 2,000. So anyways, Melanie, yes, you raised your hand. You have a question.
I do. So question about the ghostwriter and the events and all of that. So let's say that Abby sometimes has a customer appreciation event or a community event, or Florence wants to do like a movie night at the park. Is she able to, are they able to like create the event or have it already, like if it's on Eventbrite, send it to town sites to be plugged into the website so that their event is also coming up as a, if somebody's searching things to do in Lake Mary, things to do in Winter Springs, is it all coming up on there as well? Or are they limited as to the content that goes on the website?
No, so here's the beautiful thing is anything you publish on your Facebook community page. So we're going to create a matching Facebook community page that matches your town site. So anything you put here automatically gets syndicated to your town site. So if you created an event here, it would automatically go to your town site, and it would also go into a digital newsletter, which I'll show you guys, which will blow your mind. So all of this is connected. And we had a meeting yesterday, and we have like a group of top agents across the country that are kind of in our advisory panel. And one of them brought up an idea that we are going to implement within the next 30 to 45 days. And that is we're going to put a Chrome extension on your, so when you sign up, you can have a Chrome extension put on your computer. And if you see something, some article, anything that you think you would want to write about, you can use that Chrome extension to capture that article, send it to us, and we'll rewrite that entire article for you. Like, for example, like a real popular restaurant burned down in Metro Detroit, where I live, and I wanted to do an article on it, but like I got too busy, a couple days passed, and then a lot of other people beat me to it. But if I had this tool, if this tool was live, I could have captured the news, sent it in, and we could have had a professional article written and posted immediately to my town sites and to my Facebook community page, and it would have gotten, you know, huge results, you know, huge comments and follows. So let's go back to the latest news. Let me click on this again. So you can see all these articles. Everything gets indexed in Google, and regarding the SEO, everything is written in a way to have everything show up in your Google local business profile. I mean, how important is that for everyone? I know the couple of hands are raised, just bear with me 1 second. But how important is your Google local business profile? And I know that a lot of agents are getting a ton of business from that, but think about constantly having articles that are connected to your business profile and have your organic ranking keep rising. So that's one of the beautiful things about the articles being written. And then also, if you're just on Google and you type in ABC restaurant, well, guess what? You know, after 6 months, you're going to have, you know, 30, 40, 50 articles. They're all written by you. And there's a good chance you probably interviewed or did a review on ABC restaurant that we wrote for you. And guess what they're going to see? They're going to get driven to your page when they do a Google search for a specific business, and they're going to get driven to your town site. All right, who questions? Go ahead.
I love the fact these girls are engaged with the hands. I love it.
I love it. I love it.
I'll
Who wants to
start.
ask first?
I have a question, a couple questions actually. So my first question is, for those of us who already have a website, does this draw traffic away from our website? Second question, in regards to SEO, are those keywords that you're using for SEO? How are you coming up with those? Are those getting constantly reevaluated just to monitor analytics and whatnot?
Okay, those are great questions. So we run our articles through an SEO optimization tool, and we'll change words to create, you know, maximum results. Now, but what we also do is that this is not for Florence Zimmerman. This is for Lake Mary, Florida. So we're driving people to the community page, in which when they get to that page, you're the star of that page. So and it's completely different from your real estate website. I would keep marketing your real estate website, but I think I showed you, let me go back and share again, that we are connecting your real estate website on the homepage. And if I keep scrolling down, there'll be homes for sale. So when somebody clicks on view this home, it's going to take them right to your site with whatever brokerage you're with. Okay. It'll take them off the town site into your real estate page. So did that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Can you
So
show
you
them
still
that
market
home
your own
valuation
page.
thing, Lee?
So the key thing to remember is this isn't about, this is about people want to work with somebody who knows their community inside and out. And we're making you like the reporter, the Channel 7 news reporter of all things for your community. And I mean, not only are we going to write, well, we're going to also write scripts that match the articles you write. So you can easily do a quick green screen video with the article, with a photo of whatever the article's about. And you can do a quick 1-minute green screen video promoting the article that you wrote in your community page. So that it's mind blowing, some of the stuff that we'll be able to do for you.
Can you do that home valuation thing?
I will in a second, but I know
Okay,
that Melanie had a question. Melanie, go ahead.
No, I don't have a question. I just need to unraise my hand, I think.
Okay.
But I think Austin had a question.
Hi, Austin.
I don't think I had a question. Did I put my hand up?
Hey,
I
that
think you're giving
sandwich,
Lee a high five then. We're good.
that sandwich you're
Yeah.
eating in your
Sorry.
photo looks good.
It's okay. Yeah, I love his photo.
All right, so when we, like I said, we connect with Facebook. So let me take you to another site. You guys want to see Paul's site? It's just freshly created. It's he's in Naples, Florida. And so it's hot off the presses. It hasn't even really officially gone live yet, but you can see we try to use high quality photo. We put it in an editing software to really make it pop and stand out. And so Paul already has, did you know you already wrote 3 articles?
That's
Paul?
fantastic. I did this in my sleep, I think.
You know, Black History Month, acknowledging the past and looking forward to a brighter future. Dive into 2,000 years of local culture with free admission to Friday night's museum at the Everglades. So, I mean, this is amazing. So you wrote, and this is stuff that you never would have done on your own.
Never. I didn't even know about that donut place until you wrote about it.
So yeah, so here's a donut place. I click on it and it takes it to his Naples Now Facebook page. And so we do engaging Facebook posts as well, not just articles. So think about this as your 3-pronged strategy. So we're going to have your community website, which ties in with your Facebook community page, which ties into your business Instagram page. And we're also going to create a YouTube business page, and all your highlight videos that you do, such as this one here. And I can kind of, do you guys want to watch a quick video, one of the videos real quick? You can kind of see. Here, let me stop share.
And gang, just so you're aware, that video box right there, as an example, we'll share another site with you in a minute. That's where, if you wanted to, and I would encourage it, I'll teach it, but that's where you could interview the local divorce attorney, the local financial advisor, the local title company, the local restaurant. Any of that kind of stuff can be put in video here to promote them as well, and it gets tagged to your site again.
All right, so I gotta move my screen here. So here's Nicole's video, one of her videos. Whoops.
Nice fish tacos. I'm here at a seafood and martini bar where they're serving up nationally recognized fish tacos. I'm talking spicy slaw, chipotle mayo, pico de gallo, and fresh squeezed lime, all nestled in between corn tortillas. I'm Nicole Elizabeth with eXp Realty, and I'm standing outside of the Black Pearl Seafood and Martini Bar in the heart of downtown Ann Arbor. My town is your town. Let's explore it together.
My name is Jacob Doyle. I'm the bar manager at Black Pearl Ann Arbor.
My name's Jennifer Brock. I am the general manager at Black Pearl. Black Pearl is an independently owned seafood and martini bar down in downtown Ann Arbor, right on Main Street. We are best known for our fish tacos, which we have actually won Taste of Ann Arbor the first 3 years in a row that we were open with.
A couple drinks I'd like to highlight today are the Last Strawberry, which is deep-eddy lemon vodka, strawberry puree, fresh squeezed lemon juice, demerara syrup, and muddled basil. One of the dishes we're featuring is the togarashi tuna. The chef's going to prepare that rare, served alongside julienne vegetables and a taco squid salad with a miso dressing.
the whitefish on the menu and the wontons, and it was just like the perfect thing tonight to have. And this is like the taste of it is just delicious. It really is. It's nice and light. It's refreshing on a beautiful summer night.
I, on the other hand, decided for tuna tartare because I love tuna. And this with the avocado, the taste is perfect, a little spice on it. And we had a new Chardonnay that they have just tried tonight with this Ballard Chardonnay. It's perfect. We have a great evening, good friends. We hang out here a lot. So we love the owners, the company, and it's fun.
Thank you so much for watching. The Black Pearl Seafood and Martini Bar is located at 302 South Main Street in the heart of downtown Ann Arbor. Now excuse me while I dig in.
All right, so that's a sample of one of the videos that we wrote the script for, and then we edit it as well. So, so we do a lot of stuff for you guys. Too much for the price we're charging.
Two more things. You didn't talk about the valuation and the geo leads.
I'm nowhere near done.
Oh, I thought you were giving them summary. My apologies.
Oh,
my friend.
no, that's just the video part. So let me go back.
I just want to add that if the girls are going to do this, or Austin, any restaurant you guys go to, I will gladly be an extra and drink 30 martinis, okay, on the video, just FYI.
You could see how, you can do whatever you want. Like a lot of people are afraid to do videos, so we'll write a narration style video, which is just, you can go on with your phone and take a bunch of video, and then you can just read a script, send the audio, and then we'll put it together for you. But I know the way Abby was getting ready, or was it Florence was getting ready, right? Which one of you two was getting ready?
No,
Was it Abby?
It was Abby and
Abby. So I'm sure you want to be in all your videos. I'm sure you do a lot of video, I can tell.
Yes. And she's gonna start. I'm trying to get her to start her own TV show on a commentary for The Bachelor.
Wow.
I love it.
Wow.
Definitely need to do that. All right, so let me show you my wife's site, and you can let's see here. My wife's site has been the longest active site, so and I can show you some analytics. So she's in Northville, Michigan. Here's Northville now. Can you guys all see this okay?
Yes.
Okay. So when you connect to her Facebook page, so she just wrote a new place is open. She didn't even know this place even existed. And it says, get ready for the grand opening of the White Buffalo Brewing Company. She's like, oh my God. She even learned something new from the article we wrote for her. So let's go to her Facebook page, and I want to show you everything matches her town site. And here's her story about the white buffalo, great buffalo. So let me see, and you can see the engagement. So as the page builds, so look at 9,860 people reached, post engagers up to 2,000%. So one of the keys of your town site is you want to drive people to your Facebook community page that we build for you, which you guys own. If you quit the service, you still own this Facebook community page. So it's not like you're investing in something that if you don't pay, you're not going to be able to benefit long-term. But you get your Facebook community page and you can see the engagement that's happening. 1,322 people reached, 245 engagements, 3 shares, 14 comments. Let's see here. Here's her last video that she did, 169 people reached. So this was just posted 4 days ago. Let's go down to this one. One went viral a couple weeks ago. And then, so you're still going to want to post stuff on your own too to this community page. It syndicates to your town site and syndicates to the newsletter. But here we go. So a new restaurant's opening in town, and Julie got 7,000 reach, 972 engagements, 32 shares, 100 likes and comments. So you can see that and that gets syndicated to her town site. So you can see that everything's all connected together. And then let me show you the back end here. So when you join Townsites, you get a back end, and you can go ahead and change the theme. There's 6 different themes you can choose from. There's a number of different colors, color schemes. Where do we get all the information from? How do we write all these stories for you? You give us a list of community resources. So Julie gave, a Facebook page for Northville, Northville's main website, another Facebook Northville, and then a City Hall of Northville. And so we're pulling stories and articles from all those different places. So you can put as many as you want, and then our VAs and our team will go ahead and scour the internet for articles that are happening in your community. That's how we can be hyper local. Going to your newsletter, we didn't even talk about this yet. So digital newsletter that gets sent out once a week to everyone that's a subscriber to your town site. So one of the things that we do is we're gonna, so for Lake Mary, we're gonna run a query of all the geo leads. And it's 72 characteristics of people that are most likely to move within the next 24 months. And we're gonna have between 200 and 1,000 people within a 3-mile radius. And what's going to happen is we're going to upload those to your town site to receive your digital newsletter every week. And you can go ahead and manage your contacts here. So look how easy it is. You hit edit your welcome email, you hit edit, and everything's already done for you though. So we have everything written. It automatically pulls the person's name. But you can go ahead and edit and change this if you want. But everything's pretty much all set and all ready to go for you. Manage contacts, so you can go ahead and import contacts. We have Zapier that we're working on an integration that will connect right with your CRM. So when you get a new person that you get in your CRM, they'll automatically zap right over to your town site to receive the community newsletter. And maybe you can set it up to be if it's only people in Lake Mary or within 3 miles of Lake Mary. But I would have everybody receive it, and let me tell you why is, how many people are moving from Michigan, New York, Illinois to Florida, and you want as many people as you can receiving your digital newsletter because you want everyone to know that you're the queen or king of Lake Mary, Florida. Scheduler. So here's where you can schedule posts. We have a posting schedule already set. And so all the scheduled posts will show up. So we're going to send posts to your Facebook community page and to your Instagram business page. Down here, if you want to create your own post, you can do it right here, and you can schedule it right here as well. Video. So right now you can request a script. We are revamping some of the things. So like we have an automatic script writer that's going to be ready in about 10 days. So I had Nick put this up just the other day. This section will be ready soon. So we're going to show you exactly how to shoot the video, what equipment you need. And then once your stuff's done, there'll be a QR code here where you can just upload the footage for us to edit. We just got so many subscribers at once that we had to revamp our video section. We had 50 subscribers and we're not even live, really officially live yet to everyone. So that's why we turn that off just until we perfect that, which will be about a week. Ads, you can go ahead here and this section will be ready soon. We're going to be integrating a third-party Facebook ad platform for retargeting, and that'll be ready within the next couple of weeks. So let me show you the digital newsletter real quick. So let's see here. Let's see here. Just bear with me. Townsites newsletter. So this is a sample of what the digital newsletter looks like. It's beautiful. It matches everyone's town site. And people will get this every week. Whoever subscribes will get this every week. If you click on any of the articles, it'll drive them right to their community town site page. Paulie, did I miss anything?
I'm sorry, the geo leads and the valuation.
Oh, I showed the geo leads. I said we're going to upload the geo leads to the community, and then the home valuation tool. Let me show that real quick. Who wants to give me an address, and I'll put it in real quick.
Austin, do you have something coming up that he can work with?
Yeah. Always does. Hold on. Let me give you my address here.
Austin, are you the
All right.
FISBO king?
I guess. I guess.
Yes, he's the FISBO king.
All right, go ahead, Austin.
I need to pick your ear. I need to pick your brain a little bit, but okay, we'll do your thing here first.
All right, just put in. Here's one coming up in Port Richey. Do 10531, and then it's Fallen Leaf, FALLEN. Oh wait, yeah, just do that one. That one's already pending, but we can do that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like,
And
that one sounds really familiar.
And what's the zip
Yeah,
code on
that
that?
one's pending. It's 34668.
And then you said Austin. What's your last name?
Rankin, RANKIN.
And then what's your email address, Austin? I'll send the report right to you.
It's my first name and then at my first and last name.com.
Oh, it says no matching properties found. We sure this is right? 10531 Fallen Leaf?
No, try 10689.
106.
Oops.
Yeah, that was my bad. I have two in the same neighborhood, and I think I gave you part of each.
10689 Fallen Leaf, 34668.
Correct.
Yep.
For some reason it did not. It works. There must be some bug.
You want to try a different one?
Yeah, let's try a different one.
All right, let's do one in Clearwater. Do 105 Island Way, unit 133. Then, oh, I just lost it. Hold on. Do you need the zip code for that?
Yes. See, that's what happens, Paul, when you do live stuff.
It's supposed to work that way.
Yeah, had to have me show the home value.
Yeah, exactly. When you try to show somebody.
Yeah. Now I need to edit it out of this recording.
But that was the first time it happened.
All right.
Yeah.
The zip code is 33767.
Oops. No, it didn't work. Maybe because this is an Ann Arbor site, the Florida's not hooked up. Let me just do.
Yeah, that's got to be it.
That's got to be it. So yeah, so 776,000. It gives all the comps, gives all the comparables.
But then keep in mind, gang, when somebody puts their valuation in there, you get automatically notified in your email.
So Austin probably just got an email with,
or at least we hope.
Yeah. And the only thing is that I still Nick needs to fix this. So Nicole's photo needs to show up, but that's a 2-minute fix. But yeah, so that's Townsites. And it's exclusive, one per city. And I'm really excited about where we are with it. Anybody have any questions at all?
No questions. This is great.
I actually do have a quick question. When you do the video productions and the copywriting, is there a team that you work with, or do you outsource to different people depending on different areas, or is there a traveling team?
That's a great question. So that piece of the puzzle is evolving. We have 2 third-party editing companies that can handle like big, big production. They do a lot of like top YouTubers. We are looking to regionally expand that. So are you in video, Robert?
Yeah, I'm a sales consultant. I'm actually not an agent or a broker. And a lot of what we've been doing over the past year is helping agents and brokers, but also companies in general, do video productions and photography too. And I'm based in New Jersey right now, but I'm actually looking to make the switch to Florida soon. I'm taking my team with me. So
Come on, bro.
I know. After I was looking at some of the places in Naples, I was like, all right, I got to get down there. But
Lee,
no,
real
I
quick,
actually-
Robert went to school with my daughter.
Okay.
Francesca's doing her social media thing, and that's how Robert and I got connected. And
Okay.
what this guy does to help realtors, I'm blown away. I'm like, Robert, you need to come check this out. We got a good
Yeah.
partnership going here. Spectacular.
Definitely. And that's actually what I think is really interesting about Townsites is a lot of what we do as consultants. I have a team of 7 people. Is we basically show the experience of what it would be like for a buyer to move into an area. Now, a lot of the times that will be the video production or posting articles. We don't do anything in particular. We do whatever the client needs. And that's why I think Townsites is really interesting because, I mean, you're kind of covering the bases of showing the experience of living in that area. So that's why I wanted to ask about when it comes to video production or copywriting, because, I mean, if you need any help, my team's here. So
Yeah. Let's definitely make sure that Paulie, make sure you get me all Robert's contact information because we can expand. Like we're writing the scripts, so we have a script writing tool that it's like a wizard that pops up, and we just ask a number of questions, and then we go ahead and write the script based on that. But we are looking at potentially putting some add-on services that we're going to kind of create a marketplace. And so I think there might be definitely a fit there because people can take what we're doing is we're providing a solid base of content for an agent. And they can, if they do absolutely nothing, they'll still have incredible presence in their community. But if they take our base of what we provided and they actually engage in the posts and I'm like the first thing that somebody needs to do if they're a Townsite subscriber or partner with us is in the first 2 weeks, try to get 200 people to like their Facebook community page and post as much content as possible and like as many other local community groups as possible and start sharing stuff in those groups to get people to want to come back into your group. So then we teach all this stuff as we do our weekly trainings. And so we're we want to, there's already probably 3 big local Facebook community groups in almost every city, but there's always room for one more. Just like with Coke, there was room for Pepsi. There's always room for someone else. And if we have the power of the Townsite tied into that, we're going to win the game,
Mel, the reason I thought this would be very powerful for you, not that you need any more value because you're phenomenal at everything you do. I loved your model, which is one of the reasons I called you to see this, but you've now got another value add that you can literally walk around to these broker shops and say, you can have this city through Melanie. Melanie can say to Lee and Paul, listen, guys, these are the territories I'm growing in. I want to reserve all of these cities or towns or whatever. And you can use that as leverage might be the wrong word, but an additional value add to say to these agents, hey, come do this with me. Lee, if you mind doing me a favor, show them my site on how I'm teaching these agents how to bring their partners on. Melanie could be tied to every single one of these sites.
Thank you, Paul.
Does that make sense, Mel?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. You don't need much more, but this is just something that nobody else really has.
Yeah.
So here's an example of what they built for me. You'll notice there that there are 4 people. that I do video interviews with. So I feature Lee Perlman. He's a bankruptcy attorney. Lee, talk to us about bankruptcy. What are the laws? What are people's rights? We do a video clip. Lee's company publishes it and pushes it out there. When those people see me, which in my area, I'm considered the influencer. So the agent is the influencer. Lee gets to be on my site. Somebody keeps seeing Lee's articles, Lee's videos. He clicks on his face on my site and it drives it to his website. Same thing with the insurance agent. Same thing with Jason, the Medicare guy, Jeremiah Maldonado, an accountant. I got financial advisors. All these other people that benefit from the realtor's transactions could also be participating in this influencer site, because I believe that Lee's enabling the real estate agent to be the influencer in their town. The spotlight's on them. They're the go-to person for all the goings on in their town. And these people get to piggyback off that. And I get to do articles that continue to push me up in the search engine.
Yeah,
Staggering, absolutely staggering.
And so one thing that I'm so glad you brought that up, because this is a really big piece of Townsites, is that, so look at what Paul teaches and preaches about is like your board of directors. So what we're actually effectively doing is we're incorporating your board of directors, your financial planner, your divorce attorney, your title agent, and we're building them into the Townsite. And that kind of locks in your referral business. I mean, think about if I have a financial planner and I say, hey, let's partner together. And now I take it one step further and I say, I'm going to promote you in my community Townsite. So every week a digital newsletter is going to go out and you're going to be one of the featured people in the newsletter. I'm going to interview you. Like all these things, who are they going to give their business to? You're damn sure they're going to give it to you. And you build that 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 people, and then your Townsite is basically you've created your own digital BNI with people you want to work with, and you're not getting up at 7 in the morning meeting people for breakfast and people you don't even like. You're basically created this whole ecosystem that you are in charge of, and you can really do anything you want with it.
Yeah, it's great.
Can I ask something?
Sure.
So this, I'm going to kind of stumble through this because I'm going to try to explain it the best way I can. But is there any way, so like for my business anyway, I deal with a lot with like expired listings and for sale by owners. Those are the two kind of that I go after. And a lot of times when you talk about value and clients and stuff like that, you got to give value to somebody before they use you, right? You don't just say, hey, use me without giving them anything or making them like, know, and trust you. Right. So what if we had something that was considered, obviously with their permission, whether they're for sale by owner or an expired, that, hey, I have a database, or we can put you out there in front of, I don't know how many people, of an off-market property. We don't give the address. We just give pictures, where it's at, kind of like a neighborhood or an area.
He's good, Mel. He's good. You were right. This dude's on point. I like where he's
You know what I
going.
mean? And we use these.
Yeah, so you can do anything you want. Like we give you the main guts of the site, and we're going to do all this stuff for you, but you have control to do. You can write your own article. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you post, whatever you want.
Well, so I always get a video of these houses. I always get like a nice video and I put it together, but obviously I'm not a designer. So you guys will be way better if I just send you the video and you edit it to make it look nice. And then we can post it out there and collect people that want to have off-market properties and create a whole separate list for people like that want off-market properties.
Yeah. I would just get a $40 a year tool on I just bought this app called Video Leap, and it's like all these templates, Instagram templates.
Yeah.
And you can just add 10, 15 short 5-second video clips and put it in with music and you're done. Like, it's super easy to do. And you can have like one theme you use for all of your expireds. Like there's so many things you can do. Now, we're offering one like long form edited video a month included in the price. We haven't decided on like, we can't sit and edit like 20 videos for you because, that would like, there's no way that you know, we can handle all of that, but I mean, what's included is like our one long form video for your like feature community video of a local business that you're going to interview. So we include that with our price.
Right, but I
What if
think
I
what
send you the video done already?
Oh yeah, so you send it done and then we'll upload it for you. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, so that's I think that's what Austin is thinking, is adding that, you know, that additional section in the website, right? So that he is able to have an exclusive, you know, maybe it's a members only type of deal. Maybe it's a separate thing that, you know, is a different way of capturing leads. Because if I'm looking for off-market properties, it's going to be, I'm an investor, I'm a wholesaler. So now that's a whole different animal. And if I stumble upon Austin's town site, right, and I'm an investor from New York, and I say, okay, I see that little thing that says see off-market properties, and then he can have a teaser video there of an actual off-market property. Then before it goes into a separate little site or a separate landing page, maybe it prompts that, you know, for additional information, like, okay, well, you need to put in your first name, last name, and your email. Now you have access to these off-property videos and pictures, like Austin said, without having the address, maybe have a little description about the property, but almost making people not only sign up, but have additional direct access to Austin, where they can say, Austin, I just signed up on your site. I saw a video. Can you give me information on that particular property?
Exactly. And that's kind of my point, is how much easier it is to earn the business of an expired listing or a FSBO, and when you're already looking for direct buyers for them without having to list it.
That's beautiful.
And then when they go to list it, you're the obvious choice.
Yeah. So every day this is great, because every day, like what we've built, there's like another application that can be used to, and that's what I love, is like everyone can take their town site and make it unique to what their specialty is. And that's what I love about it. And
yeah,
you know, one of the
and they
things,
can
like,
even do, go ahead.
you could advance edit your town site too. So it's you know, it's plug and play, but there's an advanced editing piece where you can log in and you can design and put whatever section you want in your actual town site. We don't keep you from doing that. So you could put a spot on your town site that's like, join our off-market property club, and then you can create a whole nother Facebook group as a part of that or whatever. But I would like to see you just drive everyone to one community Facebook and have it be, you know, so because the more people you get, the more listings you're going to get, you know. Instead of having an exclusive, I would just try to grow your community group and get up to 10,000 people in that group.
Yeah, so include that to the community group too.
Yeah,
so if you're part of that community group, you get access to that properties.
Yep.
Yeah, my thing isn't to do investors. I'm not trying to just find investors. I am, well, did I lose you? Oh, there it is. I'm not trying to just find investors. It'll be more of like people that are coming from out of state, because obviously a lot of these people are going to be moving here. So if they're moving from out of state, and you maybe tag the line of, hey, do you not want to compete with the local other buyers locally? Here's a list of off-market properties that are for sale. And so it's kind of a way that people that are coming from out of state, that can't just go and show up to a showing at any time. And if they like it enough, I have a 3D Matterport camera. I can go do a Matterport tour, a 3D tour for them, and then offer that to the for sale by owner to have anyways.
That's huge.
So then when they go to list it, I'm right there, and they're not going to give that up. You know what I mean? So I think the town site could like be a huge thing for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're tying in everything else regarding that community for you, and then you just put the cherry on top. You customize it however you see fit.
Yeah, because there's not a rule. I've already checked with this because I've been thinking about it for a while, but like an off-market MLS. So it's because a lot of for sale by owners, a lot of people in general, they'll pay an agent, but they don't want to pay both sides. So if we say, here's an exclusive off-market MLS that you can still post the home on, it'll get tons of people, and the buyer has to come directly to me. I mean, it's something that I know would work.
And Austin just dropped the mic. We are done.
We do end scene here.
So now you don't care that home valuation thing didn't work.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure it was because if I go to a Florida site, I'm sure it would work. But I don't know, I mean. But anyways, so that's Town Sites. That's what it can do. And some of the stuff we're working on is like mind blowing. I mean,
pricing. That was the only thing you didn't do yet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so it's $990 setup fee. And that's, it takes about 4 hours to set up each town site. We have to plug in like all these other different pieces of technology that we built. And then it's $495 a month that you get billed after the first 30 days. So it's going to take us 2.5 weeks to build it, because not only are we building it, but we're curating content, we're writing articles, we're putting social media posts, we're creating your Facebook community page, your Instagram business page. We're doing all those things, and we're curating. So when you get it, it already has, it's not just some blank bare site, it already has content. And then we're going to teach you how to get 100 followers to your community page immediately, and then we'll immediately upload all the geo leads to your newsletter. We do that, we wait 30 days before we do that, because we want you to have some decent content. We don't want to send people to a newsletter and have there be no content and have them just unsubscribe. So it's very affordable. We're seeing people split the cost with their title company, with their other business partners, all that stuff. And then right now we're working on a way. I just need to get all the legal ramifications of having, so let's say, Austin, you sign up for a town site through a PayPal account. You can collect payment from your financial planner or your attorney, and you could actually even make it a profit center. So if you had 5 business partners collecting $200 a month from, you're actually making $500 a month off of it. You have a business center, and you take that $500 and you drive that towards Facebook retargeting ads, and that's gold. So you have a self-propelled site that's you have paid advertising that you're generating enough revenues. So that's where this is going. That's where this product's going. I just need to get legal opinions from, RESPA and everyone to make sure I can do all that stuff.
Yeah,
that's why we showed you. I'm sorry, Mel, go ahead.
No, sorry. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because I know, title companies they have way more regulations than lenders when it comes to marketing and things like that. So, trying to figure out how a title company can come into to help our partners, in this case, our realtors, use town sites, because it's obviously it's going to benefit them tremendously, but it's also going to benefit us as their title partner. Yeah. We would have to, this is something that I'll probably just run through with one of my business partners is an attorney, but it is going to be a little bit of research via all the RESPA regulations with regards to marketing and websites and all of that, to see how we can make this happen. I know that we're authorized to give the consumer, like direct consumer discounts. So I know that, something that we can add to the site, like for example, Austin's site would be, if they're coming through the website, utilizing Austin as a listing agent, that, as a referral, that we can offer them like $100 off a settlement fee, things like that. But again, that doesn't help the pocket of the realtor, right? That's for the consumer to have an additional perk for using or utilizing Austin's name. But yeah, I'll look into it as well and see what.
Yeah, and share that with me, because I'm getting opinions from lender side, and then I have a JV with a title company in Michigan, so I will talk with those owners, and one of our sales reps used to be with Fidelity National Title. She was like way on the top. She lives in Arizona, so I'm going to talk with her as well.
Yeah, that's where I came from. I came from Fidelity, so that's okay. Where I learned a lot of my RESPA stuff. They were very, very strict with that. The larger the company you work for, and especially a Fortune 200, then the more on top of it they are.
Melanie, you haven't been to any of my coaching calls yet, but you'll notice when I'm doing the coaching and I'm showing people how to build their businesses, if you remember from the site that they showed for me, I got 13 listings last year from a bankruptcy attorney. Real estate agents do not know how to do that. I'm teaching that. I'm part of the town site package. So every week I'm going to be hosting coaching calls for all the town site subscribers, our partners, to show them that angle. And then that guy wants to be on my site. Then the financial advisors, I have estate planners, I have insurance agents, home inspectors. These are people that I know how to generate business with that most agents do not. So now I'm part of that package and we'll be helping all of those subscribers talk to those people, communicate, make sure regulation wise, we're all crossing the T's and dotting the I's, but they can participate to help possibly offset some of the expenses to the agent. And I don't see it as an expense. I think this is an investment in something they haven't seen before.
Right. Yeah, no, I think so too. I think it's definitely an investment. I think if, anybody that can get 2 to 3 listings in addition to, per month or even per quarter pays itself.
Well, it's not even that. Think about it. I think it was Florence that was getting her hair done, right?
Abby was getting her hair done.
Abby, I'm sorry. That could have been, now again, it's premature and I'm just sharing with you, but that could have been Abby doing a video of getting her hair done by the local artist, the local hairdresser. So when somebody thinks they want to get their hair done, they go to that guy or that girl. That could be a video. That guy could participate. He's not worried about RESPA. He has none of that.